What is up and welcome back to another vlog. As always, it's been a little minute. I kind of want to do just a daily vlog today. It's Saturday, happy Saturday. Just want to do a daily vlog instead of just sitting around talking about my life and my job, so come along. If you're new, my name is Cody. I am a full-time content creator and just recently went back to a full-time W-2 job as well, so we're figuring it all out together. But I bring you along, show you behind the scenes of content, show you just what I do, how busy I stay, how I manage everything, how I balance everything, so let's go. Also, today does feel a little bit significant because it's actually my 1 year anniversary in Atlanta, so I just kind of want to reflect on this. Crazy to think about. I get so many packages on a day-to-day basis. So my apartment is a fucking mess right now. I don't know what this package is. I know this one is my monthly shipment of organic protein. I don't know what this one is. I don't know if it's like, it could be PR, it could just not be PR. I have no idea. I don't know why, but I do get a lot of PR packages, and some of them I know in advance, some of them I don't know in advance when they're coming. But when I get a notification that I have a package that I wasn't expecting, my heart like races. I'm like, oh god, what is this? It's like scary to me for some reason. Oh, never mind. This is a headset from my job. We'll dive into my job in a little bit later. I do want to catch you up on that as well. Is this a Bluetooth headset? Oh, yes. 1 year in the A. Holy shit. 1 full year in Atlanta already. I like can't believe it. I feel like I just got here like 2 months ago, to be honest with you. Ooh, hold on. I don't even know where to start with it. There's so much. A month into being in the city, I started filming for Delta Airlines. Let's just start there. What the fuck? I know I've talked about this a million times, but I started a coffee shop series and I was just going around the city exploring. A month into being here, I got a brand deal with Delta Airlines. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't wrap my head around that still. And I really just feel like starting with Delta Airlines, I mean, I can know it's going to be really hard to reach that level of excitement again. I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm obviously really excited for any brand deals and anything I do, but starting with Delta Airlines is fucking crazy. I also lost some friends for that reason. So let me give you a little backstory, actually. I need to like prop you up. Anyways, I started filming for that in May, the very first day of June, I think, like June, first couple days of June. And I had to sign an NDA, so I couldn't say anything until it came out. It didn't come out till the end of August for the weekend concert, because that's what they hired me for the weekend concert. Anyways, so in the beginning, I met all these creators here. I got invited to all these creator events. This is kind of fucking crazy now to think about. I got invited to all these creator events, and everyone was super nice and yada, yada, yada. Anywho, I made all these friends on social media and who do social media up until the day the Delta Airlines video dropped. So mind you, this is on their page, not my page. The Delta Airlines video dropped. I instantly reposted it on my story. It had all these views and all these shares from people, creators in the city of Atlanta. Not a single word. Crickets. No congrats. No, oh my god, this is cool. There were a couple people that did say that, I will say that, but for the most part, crickets. People unfollowed me. I didn't know it was such a big deal, but I guess people have been trying to work with Delta Airlines for a long time on the creator side, and they just don't work with creators. And so they were pissed that a transplant me got the deal when they've been trying to do it for a long time. I didn't know any of that. And I'm sorry, it was not my fault. Anyways, that's not the point of this video. Whoa, sorry, I haven't let that out in a while, I guess. And that was really the moment that it kind of all started taking off for me. Not that it's taken off crazy, but I think when I moved here, I was at like 17,000 followers, and it's nothing crazy. Please don't take it this way, but I'm at like 22,000 now. So I probably gained like 5,000 in the year that I was here, which is very good. I'm not saying it's not. That's what I want, kind of. Sorry. I kind of want the more like the slower growth, because it's people that actually care about my videos and care what I'm talking about, and they will watch my videos and interact with them, rather than just having like one viral moment and gaining 20,000 followers from it. Those people are never going to watch your video again. So you're going to have a lot of followers with very low engagement. And that's not what I want, because my social media, I do think of it as a business and I need engagement. So I've had a slow growth over that, but I'm very happy with that. And that's what I wanted. And honestly, the engagement is climbing and climbing and climbing. Okay, actually, just to give you all a little bit of context, before I moved here, I'm on a different rant than I was going to go on. I did a lot of UGC content and some brand deals, but it was like maybe like $200 here and there. Not a lot of money. I did make money from social media, but not anything crazy. Up until the second I got Delta Airlines, then that's kind of when everything shifted. And whoa, now that I think about this, I don't give myself a lot of credit, because I've been posting on TikTok for years. I didn't take it seriously until I moved here. Like I would post like an outfit check, woohoo, every now and then, like when I was at work or something, but I didn't take it seriously and treat it like a business till literally a year ago today, probably. I moved here and was like, let's start these series. I need to give myself more credit because within a year, social media now pretty much covers my bills every month, which is fucking crazy to think about. I got to give myself a little more credit because it's literally been 12 months. That's actually crazy. Hold on, that's crazy to think about. But now we're to the point where it's like my brand deals. It's the consistent ones are fast food ones, Arby's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Sonic. Pretty much cover everything every month, which is fucking crazy to think about. And there have been a couple times when I've been out at like high frequency Fridays and like whatever. A lot of people, not a lot, but a few people have came up to me and been like, "Oh my god, you're Cody from TikTok. I follow you. Like I watched you move here from Miami." That's just crazy to me to think about. And I guess reflecting now, I didn't think about that stuff until then, but yeah, that's crazy. A lot has changed in a year. I have made so many friends in Atlanta. People that I know now are going to be in my life for the rest of my life as some of my very best friends. Like, mm, to do that in a brand new city within 12 months, I think is it's a big accomplishment for me, and I'm not gonna like downplay that. That's crazy. I have made so many friends. I've made, I hate to say this, more friends here in 12 months than I did in 5, 6 years in Miami, for the most part. Like consistent, real friends who I talk to all the time, and like I know will be there for me. Whew. I really just haven't thought about how much my life has changed in the year that I've been here because there have been so many struggles that I've been going through that you guys don't see. And as a human, I just think we focus on the negatives a lot. So now, like reflecting on the positives that have happened is fucking crazy. It's like been the best year, but also one of the hardest years of my life. Which people always say that's how things work, but I guess I didn't realize how much that is actually true. Like I think we know by now that like I have been self-employed for a year and a half, 2 years now actually, and it's not completely by choice. Like I was let go from a good job, which was extremely toxic. So I should say a good job, but I was let go from my position, in which changed my whole life. Changed my whole life. And since then, I've been struggling for 2 fucking years now. It's been a struggle trying to apply to jobs and figure everything out. I mean, that's it. Literally changed my life. That's ultimately what led to me moving here, essentially. So I think just thinking back on that is like the last 2 years, but the last year has been a fucking struggle for me. So it's hard for me to sit here and think about how good things have been on one side when things have been really bad on the other side as well. Um, Yeah, the last year was fucking rough, but we're getting out of it. I don't want to say we're out of it yet. Knock on wood. We're getting there. Also waiting on my groceries. They were supposed to be here an hour ago, and they're not. Let me actually check on that. Okay, legitimately, I'm actually really confused. I'm sitting down and playing Fortnite. Don't like I just played 61, but I just won the game before that. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, my groceries are 2 hours behind. And not to be this type of person, I normally have a very big understanding for delivery people and whatever, but this is from Kroger itself. It's not Instacart, DoorDash, it's nothing. It's Kroger employees. And now they're 2 hours behind, and I've been waiting on them because there's a fridge in the package room where they can leave them, but sometimes they just let them up to my apartment. So last weekend, I was out and they just left them at my door. So I had to emergency Uber home because all my meats and cold items were just in the hallway, which is fine. But now I'm just sitting home, and now it's sunny is my issue. It's sunny and it's 2 hours late, and now I've just been sitting here for 2 hours. No, Kroger don't piss me the fuck off. I contacted the little chat support because it's 2 hours late, and she put me on a 30-minute hold on chat, and finally came back and was like, "Sorry, there was a technical difficulty in the whatever in the facility this morning. Your order will arrive after 8 p.m." Mind you, it was supposed to be here at 1 p.m. I've also never had a problem with Kroger, so I don't want to say that in a bad way. But and I was like, okay, well, I probably won't be home by 8 p.m. and there's probably not going to be concierge like at the desk to let them in. I hope they call me when they get here. She had the nerve to say, "Well, you chose contactless delivery, so they won't contact you." I said, "You know what? We're going to exit the chat right now because I do not deserve to be upset today. I deserve my happiness. So we're going to see what happens at 8 p.m. I don't know." Anyways, now I had to walk. I'm so out of shape. I had to walk out of here to come get lunch. It's like 68 right now, which I normally, I don't know, I thought it would be a little bit warmer, but it's actually pretty chilly. Do you know when it's like the type of chilly where it like hurts your nasal cavities? I just made that up, but that's what it hurts right now. I think one reason why I'm like kind of just want to be out of Atlanta is the location I live in. There's not like a lot of, it's not really super walkable, and I'm used to everything being walkable. Like every day when I want to go outside, I just walk over to Atlantic Station because that's the only place we can walk to. And it's like, I do one circle and then I just go back home. It's like, where the fuck else am I gonna go? You know? I think I'm just over that. Like, anywho, I wanted to get wine for tonight, and the only place to go was Target. I know we're supposed to boycott Target. Don't yell at me, but it's the only option I have. Target public shutdown. So I got wine, and then I got this little like healthy frozen meal that I can just eat really quick right now because I do want to go to the gym. So I'm about to eat and go to the gym in just a little bit. I think. Anywho, I do feel as though, I don't know. I know I said I was going to the gym and then I poured a glass of wine, just a small glass. I don't know. It's only 4:30. I can still probably do it later. Anywho, I feel as though I made a long TikTok talking about this. I just have never felt as much as I love the city of Atlanta, and I think I said this once on here already as well. As much as I love the city, it's never felt like home. Miami immediately felt like home the second I got there, and it felt like home the entire time I was there. Atlanta just hasn't had that feel, and I feel like it just always feels like I'm visiting, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. And I don't know. I still haven't signed a lease in Miami yet. My lease is up this month in May here. I haven't signed a lease in Miami yet. I'm just going to do month to month, at least for a month, maybe 2 months. I'm waiting on an apartment in Miami. Like, there's one building I really kind of want to prioritize. So I'm waiting for something to open up there. Um, so I'm not like saying goodbye to Atlanta yet. I think I'm kind of in my farewell stages, but I'm not saying goodbye to it yet. But I will forever be so fucking grateful for what has happened here because on the grand scheme of things, it has changed my life. Like, holy shit, Atlanta has changed my life. And that's why I'm also struggling mentally because I feel stupid leaving the city. I don't know how else to say it. I feel stupid. It's like, if everything was so good here, why am I leaving? It just didn't feel like home. And everything wasn't like rainbows and sunshine here. Like, the winter was the worst time of my entire life. I was so fucking depressed. I cried every day. I sat on my couch and just cried and cried and cried. And I gained the most fat I've ever had in my entire life. I don't come for me for saying that. I know I look normal and natural and whatever. My stomach is the biggest it has ever been in my entire life. My love handles are, I could actually get liposuction right now, and that's the first time I've comfortably said that and meant it. So it wasn't all rainbows and sunshine, but as far as like growth for myself and my personal brand, it was the most I've ever had in 1 year. Um, as far as content goes, but I also mentioned this in the long TikTok I did the other day. My income from social media does not come from the city of Atlanta anymore. I don't get paid by Atlanta brands and Atlanta companies. I get invited to a lot of stuff in Atlanta, a lot of free events, free restaurants, free dinners, free happy hours, free tickets to this, free tickets to this, and it's very, very cool. I don't want to take away from that. But my income from social media is now national brands that I will still be able to film for just like I do now, even if I'm in Miami, you know? So just reflecting back on Atlanta 1 year in, like I've built that up since I've been here, and that's something that now I can carry into Miami with me. I don't know, it's just a lot. It's scary, really. I feel like at the end of the day, I just feel dumb giving up Atlanta because it's been so good to me. But the where I live kind of plays a big role into this. It's just not a walkable city at all. It's really hard to just get around anywhere, and Miami's not like that to that extent. And that's where I want to be, is somewhere like that. The weather, obviously, we all know how I feel about that. Oh, just a lot to reflect on within a year. Wait. I just remembered there was something important I was going to tell you guys, and I completely forgot the whole video about it. Speaking of, actually, I guess good timing. Speaking of how I think I've built up my personal brand enough to where social media won't matter what city I'm in, to an extent. I just want to say, don't take that the wrong way. I know I only have 22,000 followers, but I'm thankful to be at 22,000, and I think I'm. I don't know the word what I'm trying to say. I've said it before, but I think I do better at 22,000 than some people as far as monetizing and making it a business. So I just want to say that. I know I'm not a crazy big following and all that. Anyways, I finally got invited on my first brand trip ever, and I had to say no. Mind you, this is what I've been working for forever in social media, especially the last year, is to get invited to things like this and get these kind of opportunities. I'm sure you all saw it all over TikTok, but the Virgin Voyages TikTok creator cruise, I got invited to that. Virgin Voyages messaged me and they were like, "We would love to have you. We think you're a perfect fit for the content, yada, yada, yada." Mind you, I think so too. Mind you, I agree. Um, they reached out a week or the week I accepted the offer to my new job, I think. It was right after. And I had to make a really adult decision. If this was some little side job that I was going to push off anyways, I would have said, fuck it, I'm going on the cruise. They reached out right after I accepted the offer, and the cruise was going to be my third week of work. So last week, not this week, but last week. And the only reason I had to say no is because it was a 4-day cruise, but it was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I would have had to take 3 days off work. Now it was going to be my third week of work. it was some little side job that I was going to push off, I would have said, fuck it, I'm going on this cruise. Not only, by the way, it was a completely free cruise. They were putting me in a balcony room. I could bring a plus one, all for free, food, drinks, everything for free, and they were paying me. This is what I've been wanting for so fucking long. Anyways, I could not be the person. They had to have a definite yes or no the day before I started my job. So I didn't even get a chance to start my job. And I would never be that person that starts and then be like, hey, by the way, also, I need 3 days off my third week. If I had known prior during the interview process, I would have said, hey, I have this trip planned. I didn't know at the time. So I told them I had no obligations. I can't be that person this is a real adult job that I need for my future. And I could not be that person that was like, hey, actually, I need 3 days off. Now, the shitty part is, now that I'm working for the company and I know everyone, they would have been totally fine. Totally fine with me doing that. If I told them that, they would have been like, Cody, yeah, go and fucking cruise. Now that I know them, but I didn't know them at the time and I couldn't just do that. You know what I mean? So, long story short, I had to say no, and I feel like a piece of I almost cried because it's like that's what I've been working for so long, and that's the type of invite I want, and that's the recognition that I want, and the brand that I want. A free 4 day cruise to the Bahamas, and I'm getting paid to make one video at least. All they wanted was one video from a 4 day cruise. I would have made 400 videos. Um, I've been very upset about it the last couple weeks because I then saw it take over social media, and it blew up on social media. There was all this drama on the cruise, and everyone had a really good time. And I just, at the end of the day, I know my content would have ate the fuck down on that cruise, but I had to say no. They were super nice about it. My only concern is a lot of brands, if they invite you to something one time and you don't go, it's kind of like a one shot thing. If you say no, they'll never invite you again. Virgin was very nice, and they were like, "Oh my god, congrats on the dream job! That's so exciting! Terrible timing. We're so sorry. We're gonna do it again. We'll reach out. Yada yada." So we'll see. Hopefully in the future I get to go because it was a dream. Anyways, I'm gonna end this here. I just wanted a quick catch up. I'm about to eat my quesadillas, my buy one get one free, both of them at once, probably. I'm gonna do another vlog I think this week and kind of show you all more of my job. I'm gonna get more into that, but I'm gonna like do an actual vlog. Thank you all for watching. As always, see you next time. Love you. Bye.